Hey, what's up guys, you boys, Twilight2K7, and we are back for a brand new Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of coastal callouts and mixing in some US Marine and US Navy mods. So let me quickly explain what we have going on today. My co-pilot and I are going to fly out of here. We're currently at Fort Zancudo Air Base, and we're going to be flying to the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier, which is currently a couple miles off the coast of San Andreas here in the game. So our mission is to actually fly out there and evacuate a couple sailors that are sick, and we're going to bring them back to the base so that they could get treated and feel better. So basically a lot of my ideas, like I always say, comes from things that I see in real life. So like in real life, I actually saw that the USS Truman is actually experiencing some issues with the coronavirus / COVID-19. About 100 sailors got diagnosed with it so far, and they're trying to, like get them off the ship and quarantine them and trying to stop it before it basically get out of control. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be flying the MV-22B, which is the US Marine Corps version of the Osprey. As always, all mods that I am using will be linked down below in the video description. And let's get ready for takeoff here, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually taxi to the active runway, and we're going to do a takeoff from the runway. Oh, a little bit too fast there. Alright, here we go. We are cleared for takeoff. So we're going to do just a rolling lift here. And just like that, we are up. Alright, got the landing gear up. Let's go into flight mode here. It looks like I can actually see the aircraft carrier right in front of us. How convenient. I believe it's moving south as well. I actually spawned it like far out that way, and it's kind of cool to see that it's moving on its own. Yeah, it's definitely right in front of us. That's cool. Alright, so we're going to land. Again, this is going to be the USS Nimitz, and it looks like it has an escort of 2 guided missile destroyers. Whoa, that cargo ship just came out of nowhere. I gotta remember to take that off so we don't have any accidents. But we are here, so let's make our way over the ship and we'll prepare for a landing. So we're gonna land on the rear part of the ship. Very, very cool here. I had some more aircraft. It looks like some of the aircraft may have despawned since we're so far away, but that's okay. We'll still continue in with our approach and landing. Alright, we are making our final approach. Alright, the guys in the yellow shirt, those are the aircraft handlers, and we're basically just watching them. It looks like they want us to land right here on the rear. And he's waving us down. And we are down. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now in real life, obviously this is much harder because instead of going at like 1 knot per hour, we're going at about, I think they go at about 20-ish or so, something like that. But anyway, we're pretty much gonna hold here and wait for them to bring out the crew that we're gonna be transporting, and we'll load them up into the back. I guess in the meantime, we could open our rear door. Alright guys, so while we are here, I figured I'll switch to a member of the flight deck and give you guys a quick tour of the aircraft carrier while we wait for everybody to get loaded on board. So in the rear, you guys see our 2 escort ships. What you guys don't see is the submarine underneath the water right now, which is also protecting the aircraft carrier as well, which is pretty cool. Over here we have multiple versions of the MH-60s. We have the Romeo version, which is the armored version, and that's going to be the ones with the missiles off of the side. We also have the Sierra versions. They have the larger domes. In the front, those are good for monitoring or tracking submarines. We have a ton of F-18s, different models throughout the ship. This is our main fighter and attack aircraft that we have on board. And you guys see all the members of the flight deck. Every color shirt does a different job. Like the red shirts are in charge of armaments, so they make sure that the missiles are armed, the bombs are armed and de-armed as they leave and come back onto the ship. Also load up the bombs. Here's another Seahawk. This one is basically just a strip version, so it's just really used for utility. We can use it to transport troops back and forth or transport equipment. As you can see, this one doesn't have the radar, or it doesn't have the missiles or anything like that on it. We have the E-2. This is our sentry aircraft used to monitor our fleet as well as any attacking aircraft or vessels. What else we have? We have some growlers. So these are E-18, I think it's EA-18's growlers. And basically these are for electronic warfare, so they're used to jam the enemy's satellites and radars, among other things. You can always tell the difference. They have these electronic pods with these cool propellers on them, and that's how you can kind of tell that it is a growler. They also have one underneath and then one on the other side. So again, these are for electronic warfare. Some more F-18s. Notice these have the wings out, so these are ready to launch at any moment. The rest of them all have the wings up to save space, of course. We have 2 catapults up here. Currently the one on the right is not in use because we have all of these aircraft parked on it, but the one on the left here is in use, and we can launch, as well as the other 2 catapults, which I'll show you over here. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll do another video on this aircraft carrier, and if you guys would like to see how I set up everything today, make sure you guys check out my website, acepilot2k7.com. I'll link it down below in the video description. I have a behind the scenes section, and in that behind the scenes section you guys can see how I set this up, and I think I'm gonna upload this as a menu file too, so if you guys want to load this into your game, you could do so. You just got to make sure you download all the mods, but I'll set it up for you guys, so if you want to check that out, again, look on my website. I'll go ahead and post all of that information. So it looks like these sailors are ready to be loaded onto the Osprey, so let's sit back and wait for that, and then we'll launch this Osprey and take them back to Fort Zancudo. Alright guys, we are all loaded and ready to go. Let's get these doors closed up. And let's get ready to get out of here. Alright, he is giving us the signal. We're going to make sure we tilt these forward. And let's start. We are clear. Alright, so let's get back to dry land and drop these sailors off so they can get some better medical equipment or treatment, better medical treatment, and also be quarantined so that the rest of the ship does not get infected. They could carry out their mission. Damn, we're pretty far off too. It's cool how the boat actually drifted. Now I'm gonna try this again, but next time I try it, I'm gonna try to make the boat go about 20 knots and see if I can land on it. That's gonna be much more of a challenge. But this was pretty fun, so I really do hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button. Leave some comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. Also hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Oh, what happened there? Did y'all see that? I think it despawned. It spawned the cargo ship and then it just like looked like it flipped over. Oh, Thunderbird just took off. Take a look at that. Actually, no, that's the, I thought I had the Thunderbird and that's just a regular default plane. That was a good Thunderbird F-16. Oh, too close. Where did you come from? Oh man, okay, let's expedite our exit here. Whew. Thought he was about to get hit. He's coming off here too. Alright guys, so that is gonna do it. Oops, wrong button. That is gonna do it for this one. We're just gonna taxi back over here and then we'll let off all of these sailors. But let me know what you guys thought about this. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions, anything else you guys would like to see in the game. Let me know down below in the comments section. And again, also check out my website for some more exclusives. I have some other ideas I'm going to be doing with the Navy and Marine mods. And I'm probably going to upload them in the exclusive section on my website. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely do so. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.